Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
Lillard outside. 46 seconds left in the first. Over Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Tatum. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Holiday from long range. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Boy, sometimes Holiday makes it look so easy. Automatic, able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Middleton finds Lillard. Lopez for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last time they met in Boston.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
White for 3. And that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Boston out in... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he can't get the first one. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis' wingspan, Giannis' timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. The teardrop. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Holiday's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Lillard against White. Middleton outside. Off target from 3-point range. White on the wing, defended by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Outside, Brown. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Second-team foul.
1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Brown looking around. Puts up a 3. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lillard against Holiday. The 3 is up. Lillard can't get it to go. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard left side. Pass to Middleton. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Back to Tatum. Here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Got it up. He knocks it down. But wait a minute.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
In Miami, the Heat with the win over the Raptors.
Lots of amazing plays in that one. We'll be seeing them over and over and over.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Lillard can't get it to go. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard. He said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lopez for 3. Boston pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Lillard against Holiday. Lopez passes to Lillard. Over to the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Boston in second, the 4th spot held by the Bucks.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Prince. Middleton outside. Now here's Lopez. Tatum with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Tatum. Over on Antetokounmpo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Boston out in front, leading by 1. All right, we're going to step. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Here's Holiday. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Here's Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Outside Holiday. 3 on the clock. And here's the fast break. Here's Lopez. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Tatum. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Here's Brown. Rebound by Middleton.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
White against Lillard. Shoots. Knocked loose.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
On the wing, Holiday to the inside. The kick out to White. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Tatum. Tatum! Money from deep.
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
Lillard outside. To the middle. Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's White. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. White's got his first points of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort. What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
That's good from Holiday.
With the big time and one, this is now a two-possession game.
And stolen by Holiday. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Brown in the high post. From deep three-point land. And Drew Holiday hits from deep. And it's a 7-point Boston lead.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
I think he's gone.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the back. Backcourt to his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Outside Tatum.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
Middleton the pass to Lillard. Fires from the wing. And it's White with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Tatum gets the bucket.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one. He can shoot the ball. Plus, he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Just 5 on the clock. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
The kick out to Holiday. 1:29 left here in the first quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Brown and stolen by Prince. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Lillard and the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Down low. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at point guard. Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, Tatum, shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Giannis. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Giannis rips it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. There's Tatum's range on display.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Boston.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Brown with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum finds Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
You look at the Celtics, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's changing topics now. How impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
He's been very, very...
Thanks for spending half...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Brook Lopez, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Holiday, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got 6 points.
A consistent three-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
Middleton against White. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Middleton.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Down low, defended by Prince. Takes the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Prince dishes to Middleton. He gets it in there. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from Tatum. Prince grabs the miss.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Holiday puts the move on, and good that time. And it's 8 points for Drew Holiday.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's all tied up. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brown against Prince. Pass to Lopez. That's tipped. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jump ball call. Pass to Lillard. Stolen by Holiday. Brown deciding where to go with it. Now here is Holiday. Five to shoot. Shoots a fader. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And now Lillard on the floor all by himself.
And after all that time, finally they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
The kick out to Holiday. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been here so many times. What a huge make by Drew Holiday.
Giannis, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Middleton. The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Lillard outside. Back to Prince. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Holiday, the pass to White. Good!
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Nobody near Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Here's Boston now. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Lillard. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Outside Tatum. Oh, no good.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Poke loose. Stolen by Holiday. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm...
What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Sinks the tray.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. Back to Prince. Kicks it out to Middleton. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And a goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the 3-ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the wing on the left. And here's Lopez from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. The ball's knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo, left side. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Now Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Lopez. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing a lane open up and attacking it.
Lillard looking around. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Lillard. A good-looking shot from the wing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Holiday against Lillard. From outside the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Bucks trail. For 3. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Outside Tatum. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
It's stolen by Holiday. That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday against Lillard. Lillard on the drive. That one no good. Some solid defense from Holiday. White for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard passes to Prince. Here's Middleton. Pass to Lopez. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Boston Celtics.
They're out.
Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Antetokounmpo for 3. That shot missing. Boston leading by 5. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to White. Tatum with it, and Lopez picks him up outside Holiday. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the ring.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the paint. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
Down low, Porzingis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
Porzingis does a nice job of getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul on his way up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard outside. Lillard converting inside.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bucks trail by 7. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Lillard outside. Got it off in time. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation.
And we've reached the end of the third. Boston out in front, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Lillard outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. White against Middleton. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
The Bucks trail by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. The Bucks shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Prince. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to White. Some room here for Holiday. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Holiday surveying the floor. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And finished off by Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the folk. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. All right, Brian, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. In the corner, Daniels. Good on the 3-point shot.
A good-looking jump shot right there by Daniels.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with a shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Young, here we go. Johnson kicks to Hunter. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young's shot is good.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Young against Lillard. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple. Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 5.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Young taking his time here. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish. Play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That's his first personal foul.
On the free throw, no good. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Three-pointer, Lillard drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 8.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Pass to Hunter. Daniels with it. Latre. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is... I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, is when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Here's Lillard into the lane, and Capella sends it back. Back to Young. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Prince kicks to Lillard. over Young. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Young finds Capella. Young outside. Pocket 6. Pass to Daniel. The 3 from Johnson. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Here's Giannis. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. And a chance. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And that's all for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Prince outside. Lillard against Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
Young against Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Giannis outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Johnson. Great showing for him last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Lillard against Young. Giannis outside. It's stolen by Capella. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Lillard outside. Here's Giannis. Giannis battling for the second look.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
9 seconds left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Hawks leading by 5. High post Young. Pass to Daniel. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis dishes to Prince. And Prince with the jam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Now Daniels. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. Driving inside.
And the burst that Daniels has on his drives, that's a nice finish as well.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. And so onto the Antetokounmpo looking over it. Kicks it out to Prince. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Daniels, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And Daniels just putting it all together right now. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Prince outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lillard. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Lillard. Young passes to Johnson. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And to the Antetokounmpo inside. Johnson's there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Lillard left side. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Young puts it up off the inbound. It's in!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Atlanta calls timeout. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's almost time for action here at OKC. And thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the three. Here's Irving. To the wing, right side. Washington outside. Back to Lively. Clock at 6. Doncic. Pass to Washington. Rebounded by Oklahoma City. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Now here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Irving, pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:16 left to play in the first. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Thunder. Out to Thompson. The three is up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic against Williams. Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And the second free throw is good. And here is Irving. He got it up. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point. Thompson no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie.
Yeah, you keep defenders guessing with the ability to get to that in-between game, part of what makes Klay Thompson an all-star.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Dort finds Holmgren. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. Ooh, poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Irving. Watched by Wallace. And here's Thompson for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got his 2nd basket.
You can see they're starting to find their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. 2 on the clock. Nice finish from Luka.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
And now that's it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Irving. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Washington right side. Irving looking around. Out to Thompson. 4-3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Thunder in second.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The shot misses. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Thompson against Dort. Pass to Lively. Great D that time from Holmgren. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Wallace. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson scanning the floor to the inside and stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Irving fires from way outside, and it's good.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not. Well, 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Dallas on top. They're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Thompson, small forward. Washington holding down the floor. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And the Thunder shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Holmgren. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Mavericks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
How about Clay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Doncic outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead.
It falls! Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that ties this game up.
Missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Irving. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a 3 fly. And buries it from deep. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Here's Wallace. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
And now let's start.
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. To the paint. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Doncic, no good on the free throw. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Holmgren finds Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside Williams. And the layup is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleba is out there with Daniel Gaffney. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Dinwiddie dishes to Marshall. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 5. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Marshall passes to Grimes. Here's Marshall, and stolen by Wallace. Right side, Williams for 3. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Here's Grimes. Wallace covering. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Blows the alley-oop jam. The Thunder leading by 8. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Wallace. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Pistons. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
How about some barbecue chicken?
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Mavericks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got his third basket of the night.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Dort. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. This pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
It's deflected. Here's Williams. Double team on Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lively a screen on Dort. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Holmgren. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Irving attacking. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Thompson in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And another shot. And finally they hit one. Dort's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder. Mavericks trail by 8. It's taken away by Wallace. Williams in the post. He's covered by Washington. And he can't jam it through. Holmgren with the steal. Williams against Washington. Williams passes to Dort. Lays it up off the glass. Dort's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams outside. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out to Thompson. It's taken away by Wallace. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Doncic with the steal. Ball's not loose. Thompson passes to Doncic. Out to Thompson. A three ball. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from three-point range.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Here's Holmgren.
Mavericks foul. Lively. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for... Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. Grant, nothing... quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard... work you put in during the offseason payoff.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Now here's Lillard. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez with the steal. Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's on Antetokounmpo with a miss.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Knocks down the long J.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Bucks.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Lillard. Last game, he had 28 points. Back to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Dort. Soft touch off the glass.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
1 minute left to play in the first. Lillard looking around. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Giannis with the rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Lillard finds Prince. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams from long range. Kept alive. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. Up 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Lillard from the arc. Prince can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season. Terrific body control from Dort, setting a firm pick and then rolling to the gap.
Lopez, the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lillard. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Dort. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. So it's Milwaukee now. The Thunder making their last shot. Middleton against Dort. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, left side. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 6. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Dort, a screen on Lillard. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. The Bucks trail. Here he goes. Here's Rollins. Pass to Connaughton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against Chicago, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Livingston. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Caruso against Connaughton. Portis down low, off target at the rim. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that is going to do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the 2. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dump.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Caruso against Connaughton. Hartenstein with a screen on Connaughton. Caruso pass to Hartenstein. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Thunder in second.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. This will be his second trip to the free throw line of this one. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, BA. But, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special. They have taken off.
Lillard with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Great open look there. Lillard's got 6.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
SGA on the move. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard outside. Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Antetokounmpo against Holmgren. Pass to Prince. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, the talk at half time must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. For the tie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
The Bucks trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And Antetokounmpo. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Thunder with a lead. Here's Wallace. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wallace has got 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Prince. Back to Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. Antetokounmpo puts one in off the drive.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Dort. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Middleton. And Wallace, here we go. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Wallace outside. Six on the shot clock. Dort. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Lugens Dort applying the pressure.
The Bucks trail by 6. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And you see the acceleration from Dort. Just a great athlete.
Antetokounmpo with it. Hartenstein covering. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Milwaukee. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Lillard on the take. And miss after miss right now. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass on the layup. Holmgren's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Thunder.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. No good on that one.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 15-point game. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the 4th. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Bucks from behind the arc.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
Bucks foul. Playing Prince. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now let's present our